In this video, we'll walk you through how factory operators can effortlessly connect and integrate data about relevant precursors from upstream suppliers. Let's use the example of a factory producing carbon steel and high alloy steel screws and nuts. After measuring its own emissions, the diagram reveals that the 20% default value threshold has been surpassed. This was expected as the operator used default values for their precursors, which account for most of their emissions. However, there's a problem. The operator suppliers still have not been able to measure their own emissions using the EU methodology. This is where Carbon Glance new connection functionality comes in. By clicking on Connections, the operator can easily connect with their factory's suppliers. Once the connections are sent, suppliers will receive an invitation to self-onboard into the carbon pricing platform and measure their own product's emissions. After the supplier accepts the request, the connection status will update to connected. Now it's time to use the actual emissions data. This is quite simple. Head back to the diagram and click on Edit the specific precursor. Switch from manual to connection mode. Search for the supplier, select it, and choose the CBOM good that was purchased. Check that the quantity purchased in measurement units are correct and click Next. The emissions will automatically recalculate and the label will update from default to actual. You can repeat this process for every precursor in the diagram. With each connection, compliance becomes easier and more accurate. Want to try it out yourself? Visit our website. Factory operators can now self-onboard and start monitoring emissions in a matter of minutes.